wishes the President many happy returns of the day. The latest newsreel pictures from the North African theatre underline the enormous amount of work that falls to the Royal Navy and the Merchant Navy. It's a story of reinforcements and supplies, a story of the convoys that take them to the North African ports, and with very small loss in spite of many Axis attempts to sink them on the way. Paratroops, you'll notice, are to be found in this convoy. Churchill tanks, too, which are reported to have done such excellent work in the Tunisian campaign. The unloading of supplies is itself a tremendous job, and it's only to be expected that losses are incurred. This fire on board a merchant ship was dealt with during salvage operations, and a pretty hot affair it was while it lasted. But there are occasional pleasant interludes for the boys out there, and French concert parties are available to entertain the Navy. Obviously, highly appreciated. Of course, the nearer Tunis the ships go, the more trouble they're likely to run into. Ships approaching those ports come well within range of enemy airfields. Determined efforts are made by the Axis to prevent supplies reaching port. Here's one of many similar incidents. Waves of enemy bombers attacking, while every gun in every ship replies. A supply ship has been hit and fire breaks out. At once, small vessels, naval launches, tugs and motorboats dash to the rescue of the ship's company. That fire has too strong a hold. The ship's obviously a total loss. And after the crew have been taken off, she continues to blaze furiously. Meanwhile, the enemy attack continues, and eventually it becomes necessary to sink the burning hull. Smoke and flames would be a valuable guide to enemy bombers, so our warships finish her off with gunfire. However, the vast majority of the stores are safely put ashore from other ships. Vital stores for the men of the First Army, who rely, as they know they can always rely, on our two navies to keep them supplied. Ships and their escorts later return for fuel and ammunition. And here, by the way, are often to be seen our own submarines. Those submarines which have been taking such a heavy toll of the supplies sent to Rommel and von Arnim. No, it's certainly not a one-sided story, for our own forces have destroyed a third of all supplies sent to the enemy in Tunisia. As for our convoy, its job has been carried through, and the ships steam out, ready for the next operation.